What's up, guys? I hope you're all doing well, and welcome to my review for Kraven the Hunter, what is said to be the final film of the Sony Spider live-action verse type of films that started with Venom and continued with Morbius, Venom Let There Be Carnage, Madam Web, Venom The Last Dance, and now Kraven the Hunter. This has been one of the worst series of films to come out. I'm surprised they let it get this far. This movie was delayed just as many times as Morbius was delayed, but there's no saving this movie. Kraven the Hunter is what might be the worst of this series. Aaron Taylor Johnson is playing Kraven, and he's the dollar store version of Kraven. If you played that Spider-Man 2 game on the PS5, that is the ultimate version of Kraven. That really introduced me to the character, and I didn't want to really try to compare it, but I mean, when it's so bad in this film, you have to compare. It's like, wow, it was done so well in that game for his character just to be so underdeveloped and underwritten in this movie. He says, I'm the hunter, I'm the hunter. He says it all the time. But a lot of the time in the film, A, he's not doing much hunting, or B, he's getting his lawyer friend, played by Ariana DeBose, to do the hunting for him. She'll find the people, and he'll take them out. He's got a list, and he's checking it twice. He's like Santa Claus. It's a really bad movie with terrible visual effects, some of the worst visual effects that I've ever seen in my life. If you've seen the trailers, you'll know the Rhino is in the film. The Rhino looks like Steppenwolf from Joss Whedon's Justice League, looks like a PlayStation 2 graphic. It is really bad. All the visual effects are terrible. The animals, everything in this movie looks so artificial. Russell Crowe is collecting a paycheck in this film. You have all the other actors. Ariana DeBose gives what may be a career worst performance. Oscar-winning actress for West Side Story. Guess what? She's terrible in this film. There's some ADR in this movie that's absolutely atrocious. If you watched Madam Web and you were surprised by the ADR in that film, it's the same damn people probably working on this movie, and the ADR is just as bad. Look, Madam Web had some redeeming qualities, I guess. Some scenes had flair. I liked the Ben Parker aspect of it, but I mean, that was a terrible movie. But this film, I mean, honestly, I think I would prefer to watch Madam Web again over this. The writing, the screenplay here is just despicable. The direction, there's no life to any of this. This movie feels so hollow, and it is a shame to say Aaron Taylor Johnson is not good in this movie. There is some terrible line delivery from him and terrible line delivery from everybody else. The movie feels like it was thrown into a blender. You got so many things that are going on at once. Everything's completely undercooked. If I'm going to talk to you about this Sony Spider live action verse that's going on, I would say the first Venom and Venom The Last Dance are the best movies in this series. I don't think they're good movies. I think they're guilty pleasure films. Then you have Morbius. I think it's just below a guilty pleasure. It's not good. And then the bottom three you can have on the bottom of your boot, and they're all going to look the same. Venom, Let There Be Carnage, Madam Web, and Hunter, the Kraven the Hunter, whatever the guy's damn name is. This is a terrible film, and I couldn't find a damn thing redeemable about it. This was a treacherous experience, a trying experience, and I felt like I should have clocked in and got paid for it, because this is a terrible movie, and as a 0 out of 5 stars, it's a goose egg. There is nothing redeemable about this movie. Sony should be ashamed, and they should stop. And guess what? I think they said they are going to stop, and they're going to focus on their Spider-Man stuff, which is the smartest decision they've made in a while. So guys, comment down below. What's your thoughts on Kraven the Hunter? What's your favorite film in this series of movies? Leave that down below. Also, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We got a bunch of new reviews up on the channel, including Angelina Jolie as Maria and The Lord of the Rings, The War of the Rohirrim. A lot of exciting stuff coming in the future, including Sonic the Hedgehog 3 and Mufasa the Lion King. Guys, you can follow me on Twitter and or X at RyanKing72 and Instagram and TikTok at KingArises131. That's been it for me. Thank you so much for watching my review for Kraven the Hunter. And until next time, over and out.